All right, guys. Update. Sorry for the lag. I had a little bit of a thing where I was moving, so I was not around for a good 2 weeks. But I'm gonna try to be a little bit more active in this. A lot of things have changed since you guys have. I know I see a lot of people joining the group now. I know we're up to 13 members, which I know there's a lot more of you out there. These are the ones I've approved. So anybody out there that wants to join this group, you need to fill out the questions and answer the questions in order to be admitted to the group. And that's the only way you're going to be admitted. Okay, it's pretty self-explanatory. So the group's been growing, and I noticed a lot of the same questions are being asked, which is fine. I mean, this is a whole crazy experience when you get money stolen from you by fraudsters, and that's what exactly EComm Partnership and Irwin Soto and Donny Doquisa are. My opinion, but it's actually a fact. I have to say it's my opinion because for YouTube purposes. We all know that they're crooks. We all know that they have their business was designed to steal money from us and skim from the top. It's from people who don't know anything about Amazon, who don't pay attention, or maybe not internet savvy. Maybe they're busy doing other things, and they're going to come in and make promises and lie to your face and to get you to sign up. And that's how that look. You guys have realized now that's what these companies are designed to do. I'm going to review EComm Partners Incorporated. That's another one that has an active FTC investigation under them. I think they've been shut down, multiple lawsuits, and I'll get into that maybe not this video, but another video. But these types of businesses exist, and unfortunately, we all learned a lesson. Now, some of you out there are better at business tracking, keeping after people, following up, and having your eye on everything. I had to be good at that early on because I knew that these guys were subpar and I got a real bad taste in my mouth early on. And so I had to take an active role. And I know a lot of you guys are busy, you have kids and you have other things going on. You're not able to do that. And unfortunately, you guys were the prime prey that Irwin and Donny wanted, because they can easily just skim from the top, keep you in the dark, and basically do whatever they want with the money you gave them based on their bullshit fucking lies and promises. So we all know where we're at. So I wanted to make just a quick overview here of what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to get to a lot of it in this video. I don't want to bore you guys with like hours of content, so I'm going to make an attempt to break it up. But for purposes here so far, I just wanted to mention a few things. Some things have changed now since I've made a couple videos last. Obviously you're up to speed. EComm, Irwin Soto, and that scumbag Donny Doquisa, whatever the hell his name is, shut down the business. They locked everybody out of Moxo. They committed. It's basically all kinds of malicious intent going on there. They did it on purpose. It doesn't make them look good. I honestly can't believe how stupid they are to do something like that, because they are basically fucked when the lawsuits come, and then forget about the lawsuits, all the civil lawsuits, forget about that. The criminal element of this, the authorities, the FBI, the local law enforcement, they are going. If you ask me my opinion right now, all the evidence that we all can stack up against them, they will go to jail. They will lose their assets. Okay, and I'm flat out saying it. Okay, but I want to be very clear here. There's a civil aspect to this and a criminal aspect. I've done everything I can for the civil side. I'm trying to avoid my own personal lawsuit. You guys out there might be in the middle of a lawsuit. You guys might be thinking about it. More power to you. And I hope it works out for you, because I know there's one confirmed lawsuit. But realistically, I'm trying to avoid that, because any type of legal fees that I lay out, which I've looked into it, I have a lawyer. I have a couple lawyers on standby, but I opted to take the easy way out and try to recover funds through credit card chargebacks and bank chargebacks, and trying to clap back on anything I can. And I went into this on previous videos, sorry, about how I did it. Chat GPT is your best friend, and I don't want to hear this excuse. You don't know how to send emails or use Chat GPT. Figure it out. I did. ChatGPT now is not taking the place. It's like what the internet was 25 years ago. Now the internet is, everything has, our iPhones, our Android phones, we're all in our pocket with everything. Now ChatGPT is the next big thing, and that is basically an add-on to the internet. So you guys got to learn that crap. And when you do, and it's not hard to learn, you're gonna have a personal assistant in your pocket. It just makes everything easier. So that's my best advice. Don't give me this shit. And I've gotten a few people emailing me, well, I'm not too computer savvy. What kind of documents do I need to upload, and where do I do it? Do I send them? Do I print out the documents? Oh my God. I'm like, you guys really need to get with it here. I'm amazed that you bought into a business with Amazon, but you don't really know how to log in your freaking email. So it's like, wow, that should tell you. And my best advice there, stay in your lane. Stay with things you know about, okay? Because if you're here not knowing what to do and how to use ChatGPT or even know what the hell that is, or log in your computer or check Amazon, your seller account to look at some metrics, wow. You were unfortunately a prime you were pickings for Donny and Irwin, because that's the type of prey they were looking for. Anyway, so put all that aside, get tech savvy, okay? Understand this right here. Let's go shift to this Excel spreadsheet. This one I made months ago, and I took a lot of time to put it together, but I want to give you some updates on everything here, what I found. Now, if you go to the first tab, the core agencies, all this stuff, and let's start with the top, the regulatory bodies. You can file with the first one, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the Attorney General. That's in California. All these DAs, make sure you file these complaints. Use ChatGPT. Get it. You got to get your own summary. You got to get your own timelines. You got to get your own invoices. You got to put everything together, because I'm not going to do it for you. Nobody in the group's going to do it for you. You guys got to basically now act like business owners, and you got to fight back against these scumbags, because that's the only way it's going to happen. Okay, so those are all good. California Department of Consumer Affairs, you can do that. Now, the Better Business Bureau, EComm Partnership took their profile down. They no longer pay the Better Business Bureau to be a part of that, and that was always a pay for play. Real quick, going back to that, the review platforms, like here's their Better Business Bureau, and here's what comes up. It's not accredited anymore. And they did it on purpose, because they're running like the scared little bitch ass pussies they are, with their tail between their legs, because they got caught. Okay? And they're going and they're shutting down everything. They shut down Moxo, they're shutting down the Better Business Bureau profiles, they shut down their own website. Donny, Irwin, if you are listening, you motherfuckers, get the, you got earwax in your ear, go get a Q-tip and clean that shit out, because just by doing that, you guys aren't going to run from this, okay? I got your personal addresses. I know who all you are. Private investigator is going to work on locating you guys, and you guys will be caught, okay? You will get criminal charges filed on you. I am directly threatening you at this point. It's going to happen. And if you have a problem with that, react. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. I personally, I don't care if anybody in the group decides to let this go. I'm not letting it go. I got a bone to pick. I got scores to settle here. And my target is with this asshole and this asshole, Donny and Irwin. And if the anger comes out through this, I guarantee I'm not alone with it. I'm just not going to be bashful with it. I'm going to flat out basically tell you not to your face, but all right, I got to calm the fuck down here and get back to what I was saying. Sorry, guys. So, EComm Partnerships, so they're off Better Business Bureau. That's another update. let's get back to the core public site. So anyway, so that one is non-existent. You can't leave a paper trail. You can just screenshot. Actually, they got an F rating now. So you guys take a peek back at that. Take a peek back at that. So you can take a peek at the current case still there with Harvey versus EComm Partnerships. You got the lawyer for the case. Reach out to him. I talked to him. He'll call you back, hopefully. You know, he did me. I had a good conversation with him. You can look at the legal filing complaint. My summary I put through ChatGPT to summarize it. It's all on the private Facebook group. I even put it in the Reddit group. Those are the two you want to join. The private Facebook group if you were a victim of these guys, and the Reddit group, okay? And you know, other than just watching out for my playlists and my videos here on the YouTube channel. So I gave you the contract termination template. If you need to send that to them to initiate, to just put it on record with your buy-in guarantee. You guys know what that is, okay? So if you take a peek on their Bizopedia page, they're still there. Leave a review. You guys got to leave reviews there. Let me wait. Whoa, hang on a second. Oh, verify you're human. Hang on a second. I thought their profile might have been gone. Let's see what happens here. It's interesting. What's happening here? So maybe I wonder if they removed it. Huh. Check it out. See if they're on Bizopedia. I left reviews for there. So they might have took it off there. Rip-off report, they're still there. Let's see. Yeah, leave one. This is a good one. Rip-off report's a good one. They don't squash. It's basically like freedom of speech there. They don't squash any negativity like that. So my review is there and all that stuff. So I don't see any of you guys putting new reviews on there. This is the alarming part. I got this there for you. And all this is meant to make a paper trail on these assholes. Trustpilot, same thing. Let's see if they're still active on there. I'm just going through. Yeah, they're still up. Where are your reviews, people? I don't know. I don't have any explanation other than you guys are just being lazy and not doing this. But that's up to you. I did it for me. And I'm just trying to pay it forward here, okay? Site Jabber, that was another good one. You could drop a review there. Let's see if anybody. Oh no, my review is the only one there. You guys aren't making an effort here. I can tell. So, you know, Glassdoor, you can leave them a review on there. Cura and Grind. So those are the ones I fought. I actually edited. It's kind of funny. I didn't think this was possible, but I edited their Crunchbase profile, and they clearly don't check it. They clearly don't check it. Let me see here. Let me go through the verification process. I swear I'm going to end this video. I just wanted to do an update here on this Excel sheet and a few things and talk about a few things with it. Okay. Yeah, see, it's closed. I actually did that because they are closed. And I'm not going to lie, I uploaded a few pictures. I uploaded a picture of Irwin's wife, Donny with his dumb Doritos on the beach. You know, they don't check it. And it leaves me to believe that this whole thing was designed to shut down in a few years. It was basically, my opinion here, is designed, this whole business thing that they have was designed just to be active for a few years, take as much money as they can, fuck people over, and then run with it. So you be the judge. Again, that's my opinion. So, you know, like I said, you can use ChatGPT, and this is a great tool to redact documents if you want to post them to the group. You don't want to, give out your banking or personal information, that stuff. So, some updates there. Definitely file with the FBI. That one's still active. The only thing I wanted to mention here is this FTC. That's the big one. And unfortunately, with this government shutdown, it's not going to do anything right now because it's a federal governing body, and they are not actively doing anything about reports. So you can't even, from what I understand, you can't even go on there and submit reports. Yeah, see? But don't let it discourage you. This government shutdown is going to end hopefully soon, and then this will be back up, and then you're going to be able to submit your reports. So what I'm saying is do all these other things. Do the stuff that's currently available, and there's plenty of stuff to do. It's a paper trail, a paper trail, a paper trail. I don't have to say this enough. It doesn't matter if any of this stuff leads anywhere. It will eventually with the FTC and the FBI report. I don't even have local law enforcement in here. Okay? I'll probably include that because that's the criminal element of this. This is just, I'm focusing on the civil element, making this Excel sheet. Okay, I want to be very clear. Okay? So, I didn't even include the criminal element. I'm going to get to that in another video. Okay? Now, on the state, just pick out your state with the Attorney General, file your complaint. Okay? Not hard to do. Let's go quick to the review platforms. Again, they are no longer on Google. You can't leave them a negative review on there. If I'm missing something here and you guys can find them on Google, go right ahead. But their business is gone as far as I'm concerned on there. And I just clicked on their Better Business Bureau. You can't leave them any reviews there or any complaints there, obviously, because they shut down their membership. Okay? But there were 3 active complaints that they never responded to, and there are 8 of them. So, they got an F rating. This all should go in your evidence and supporting documents folder that you can share with your lawyers, law enforcement, the group, anything that moves forward that this might be relevant later. Keep good files. Go on your desktop, make a folder, put all your summaries, put all your invoices. Make sure you organize this. And I'm basically saying this for people who are not good at doing this stuff. Okay? If you're a good business guy and you are woman and you know how to do this stuff, then I'm just preaching to the choir here. Then just keep doing what you're doing. But this is for people who keep asking me, like, I'm not good at the internet. How do I send an email? That kind of shit. That's like, wow, dude. We're in 2025. Get with it. Okay? There's no excuse for that. And I'm not going to go and give everybody Microsoft or Windows 11 101 lesson on how to do half this shit. I'm not going to give a ChatGPT lesson here, okay? Because this stuff you can find on your own. YouTube has plenty of options for that, okay? So, Facebook reviews, I don't know or if they even have their Facebook page up yet. Is it still? No, I think I blocked them. I don't even know. See what they're doing here, and the reason why I'm going over this is Irwin, I know he's basically the one in charge of all this. He's the one that's erasing their identity online. And like I said, Irwin, you ain't gonna run from this shit. Nice try, motherfucker, but you're just making your situation way worse and you're just basically digging your own grave. Okay? That's what's happening. So, my private Facebook group is right there. You guys already know about that. The Reddit group, those are just my thing. Join my playlist, subscribe to the channel, watch all the videos. Okay, here's another thing too. I'm shocked by this. This is what I'm shocked by. Okay, I have a specific playlist for victim interviews. I want to hear from you guys. I want you guys to tell me your stories, and I'm not going to edit anything. It's going to be unfiltered. You can say fuck, you can curse, you can let them have it. I will redact anything you want me to redact it. Leave your name out of it. It's just, you can be anonymous, and it's just all audio. You do not have to be in front of the camera, okay? So, I'm shocked by nobody's reaching out. I posted it in the group. I posted it in the Facebook group. One guy I interviewed so far. Where are the rest of you? Because you don't understand, the more of these I have, the more it's going to look good for the FTC. The more it's going to look good for lawyers. The more it's going to look good for the FBI. The more it's going to look good when these guys are hauled in front of a judge and they're going to be sentenced to jail. You get where I'm going with this? I got no sympathy for it if you don't want to come forward, okay? So, that's my comment to that. Where are you guys with these interviews? It's not hard to do. You can listen to this, Mr. X, he gave a solid interview. We were just chatting back and forth for an hour, and I learned some things from that guy, too, that I didn't know. And I'm like, shit. So, I'm not an expert at this by any means. I'm looking to get more information and learn here, too. Okay? So, do what you feel is right. But, again, if you're just ignoring these options, there is recourse here. There is recourse. If you want to do anything about it, I got no sympathy for you. So, their pathetic YouTube channel, let's see if it's up. and it's still up. Their one stupid video they made 2 years ago, and I hammered them on that too. I put my own comment there. Let's see if they removed it. Let's see if they removed it. Fucking scumbags. Yeah, it's still there. They're not even active on any of this shit. I'm actually surprised that's there, to be perfectly honest with you. Let me get rid of some of these tabs. So Moxo, we already know that. It's gone. Their website, gone. So this was a valid Excel sheet a few short weeks ago. But you can see, again, they're erasing their footprint. And then the EComm Better Business Bureau is basically this one up here. It's the same one as that. So I'm going to do a separate video. I'm not going to overwhelm you guys anymore. I'm already talked here about enough with this. Donny he's all over Instagram. He's got another business. And this is just some more Irwin and Donny LinkedIn and Facebook and Instagram pages. Go to this tab. Check this out. I'm going to do another video on that. And I am gonna attack him on his foodie agency and all this other shit. This creative, what's this dumb other fucking business he has? He's a photographer. Let's see. He's probably still there. See? There it is. Creative individual. Some dumb fucking photographer, I guess this asshole is. I don't know. Hammer him on there. I mean, there's plenty of a footprint. But this is funny right here. You got his address. You got where his registered agent is, where all this stuff is tied to personal address registered to this photography business and this stupid foodie agency. Look at this dumb business. I'm going to do a video on this, and I'm going to reach out and let people know. I'm going to stick his face all over the internet like a fucking billboard. And I'm gonna reach out and do a video on this, warning people not to hire this guy for this. He's the founder of the foodie agency. Yeah, Donny, fuck you. You invited this, now it's on, and I'm gonna bury your ass, motherfucker, if it's the last thing I do. So, that's what happens when you piss off the wrong person and the wrong group of people. And I know I'm not the only one that's pissed off here. So, guys, I just want to give you a quick update on where we're at with a lot of things. This is just one of many videos I'm going to be dropping probably in the next week, going over a whole bunch of things. The next video I want to talk about specifically what you need to do, step by step, what I would do, what I did do, and I'm done doing, how to recoup some of the money without getting a lawyer, without contacting law enforcement, without waiting for these FTC and regulatory bodies to act, because that stuff takes a long time. So I'm going to give you my advice on what I did, and I recovered a shitload of money, and I'm going to go through that in the next video. Be on the lookout. If you get any questions, join the group, reach out. Talk to you soon.